Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time stopping by, then you're definitely gonna have fun today because this video I don't know why I'm laughing, but I just feel like this video today is gonna be very funny. So definitely it's not a makeup video, it's something different. If you're coming here for the first time, please subscribe before you leave, join the family. But to my old subscribers, thank you for coming back. So today's video is on how to be classy and how to act classy. And I know that some people in their mind, they'll be asking, are you even classy safe? Me, I'm classy. I'm classy until the liquor hits. When I'm turned up, there's no class. Like when I'm turned up, everything goes down. The wig goes down, the shoes go off, even the big jacket. In fact, if I'm putting on bow tie, everything goes down, because when I'm turned up for real. I go in, guys, I go deep. So but me, if you ask me if I'm a classy person, I'm gonna tell you yes, but I'm a temporary classy person. It means that if I go into a party, when I get into a party that you're there and you see me, the way I behave, the way I carry myself at the beginning before the liquor hits, I'm very classy, I'm very composed when necessary. And if you leave that party early, you're going to leave with the same impression about me. But if you stay to the end, then you're going to see you're going to see something else. So I'm like this, comme ci, comme ça, you know. But that notwithstanding, I feel like I should share some little things, you know, some petit things that make a woman classy in public, you know. So yeah, as usual, I have my small book here where I always jot down these things. I learn these things from people, I read from the internet, and I watch, like I always say, I watch a lot of videos, you know, because nowadays I think I'm really getting old, or maybe I'm getting mature. My spare time, I spend a lot of time on the internet. Either I'm listening to one thing or another, to a motivational speaker, or I'm actually reading something from the internet, or I'm trying to better myself. So yeah, and I think it's better. I like it. I like the new me now. So let's just go into the video, guys. Let's go into the video, because it's very funny that these tips are coming from me, because some people that know me are gonna say that, oh my god, this is just not real. But it's real, guys. Like I said, I'm classy when I'm supposed to be classy, but when I'm turning up, I'm turning up for real, like for real. So let's get into the crux of the matter. Of course, the basic classy attitude of every woman or every child that was well brought up is to know how to say please, thank you, and excuse me. These are three very important words that when you are interacting with people, or when you're in public, these are words that are very, very necessary. They make you polite, they make you seem very polite, they make you seem very classy, they make you seem very what's the word, very posh, you know. When you walk up to somebody, you just don't tap them and you start hello. No, you say excuse me please, can I, you know. And when somebody compliments you, it's always good to say thank you. Or if somebody offers you something in public, it's always good to say thank you. And then please, of course, I'm sure that everybody knows that please it's supposed to be a lifestyle, you know. It's a lifestyle. So yeah, those three words are very important to use. They make you seem very classy, but you don't even know. Yeah, so that's number one. Wait, okay, sorry, the page cover. So the second thing in public that you should not do as a woman, please, when you go out with your friends, I don't know if you have those friends, but I know that I used to have some of those kind of people around me. And you know, you sit on the table looking very fine, you know. Because before I go ahead, looking classy does not mean that you dress like this. There are girls that will really look very classy, who dress very classy, but when they sit down, their composure, even to sit down properly, is a problem. Their composure, the way they speak, you just know that this one, all she knows is to put it together. But putting it together completely will not only be you looking good, it composes of you looking good and acting well in public. So the next thing I'm gonna tell you is that, like, there are some friends that when you go out in public and you're talking, you know, there is time for everything. There's time for any kind of conversation. You go out, maybe you're in a public place or in a restaurant and you're with friends, especially with strange people, and you're talking, and you know that one friend that will talk until we hit you like this, bam, and you even, you know, you even leave your chair and you can fall on the ground. I used to have a friend like that. Hey, God, hey, she will hit you, only the story, the sweet today go bam, hey. You know, it's really not necessary. You know, if you are from Cameroon like me, you know that that's a way of conversing. That's a way, especially when the gist is so sweet. But you know, you can do that when you're just with your friends gisting. Or better still, if you want to do something like that, you can hit your hand back. But not that you talk with strange people, you're sitting on the table, maybe in a public place, in a restaurant, and you talk, you laugh until you come, you hit me. Me, I'm very light, so you can hit me like that and I fall on the ground. And it's really going to be a problem. Even though I will not be embarrassed because I'm that kind of person. But, you know, it's not really, it does not show you, it does not portray your character as a classy person. So if you are one of those kind of people, try to avoid that situation, especially when you have to hit the person very hard. You know, it pains and it's a little bit primitive, you know. Coming from somebody who has the primitive side of her, I'm telling you that yes, it's primitive. The next thing I'm going to tell you, or the next way to act, to appear or act classy, is to always dress appropriate. Dress according to the occasion. You know, if you're going for an interview, dress for an interview. If you're going for a wedding, dress for a wedding. If you're going for a date, dress for a date. If you're going to meet boyfriend's parents for the first time, you know, dress appropriately. You can't be going to an interview and you dress as if you're going to the club. You know, and you can't be going to the club and you dress as if you're going to the office. Please, it's wrong. The club is a place where you have to do those things. So do those things when you're there. But you can't be visiting maybe your boyfriend's parents for the first time and you dress, you know, some type of way. Maybe I should do a video on that, a lookbook on how to dress when you're visiting your in-laws. Anyway, by the way, but dress appropriately, because when you dress appropriately according to the occasion, you appear classy. You know, first impression really counts. You know, these are little things that everybody knows, but it's very difficult to practice, and that's why I'm taking my time to make this video. That's the third point. The next thing is learn how to RSVP. It's very important. You know, for us Africans, we did not, personally, I did not grow up with that kind of culture, learning how to RSVP. If I can't come, I can't come. If I come late, I come late. Excuse me. You know, most of us back there, that's why they have what they call the black man time and the black man way, and that's just something that we have cultivated because of our society. But there's a way of, you know, filtering it and moderating it in your own way where you appear classy to people. For example, if you have an occasion that you can't go, it's always important to let the person know, to let the host know on time or beforehand that I can't come. Okay, this is something that I'm still trying to practice. You know, it's something that I learned and I'm still trying to practice. If you invite me to an occasion, or if you invite me to your place and I can't make it on time, I try to send a message to you that where I will be late. I will be late because of so and so. You know, it's something that is really small. We Africans, we take it for granted, but it makes you very classy when you do that. When it comes to white people, they don't play when it comes to time. Especially in Finland, they don't. When they say 10 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock. So I'm really trying to practice this one that I'm preaching right now. You know, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, though, like I said before. No. So we should always try to RSVP. If you can't come, let the person know that you can't come. The next day, try to send an apology message. I'm sorry, I could not attend. So. You know, those things, they make you appear really classy in front of people. And you know, yeah, this one is very important. If you are out with your friends or you're in a place, again in a public place, and especially if you're not very familiar with the group, the social group, don't own the conversation, please. I know people who can do this. I know people that will come out, I don't even know you, we don't even know you, or we are meeting for the first time. We sit on the table trying to look great, trying to eat and trying to act classy, and someone will just come and own the conversation. Before they say A, you know A. Before they say B, you know B. And owning the conversation does not only mean you want to talk alone. You want to talk only about yourself. God, I know these people. I feel like, hallelujah, I feel like calling their names. But anyways, that's not necessary. But I know people like this. When you see me emphasize on a point like this, I really don't like this one. When you go out in public or when you're socializing, try not to own the conversation. Please, There are people like that. They will come when you want to talk about, oh, my child is sick, oh, my daughter. You just take the conversation from somebody's mouth and you own it and you make it about you, make it about yourself. It's not necessary, especially if you are not that close to the people you are hanging out with. It's not necessary. Please, please. This one can kill. If it kill me, I die go rest. So try not to own the conversation, and when you're in a public place like that, try to listen more and talk less. Even if you want to talk, try to always listen to what the other people have to say before you talk. You know, don't just jump into conversations. When people are talking, you just jump into conversations. No, that's not how you make, you know, you make yourself very you come out as a very local breed, if I can say that. The next point is that learn to give compliments to people you meet, to your friends, to your family, and also learn how to receive compliments from people. You know, be very courteous, that when you meet somebody and you see something nice, always try to appreciate them in a very nice way. Make people feel good around you. That makes you really classy. You don't even know. When you compliment people, you don't know how that affects them. It makes you very classy in front of them. It makes them feel very good about themselves. So always try to appreciate people genuinely, not lie. No, genuinely. Don't see your friend and the friend is looking some type of way and you just, no, don't give fake compliments. Give genuine compliments, and also learn how to receive compliments from people. When people admire you or they appreciate you in public, always try to, you know, respond in a very good way. And if somebody approaches you and says that, oh, you look good, always try to say thank you, and you look at the person to try to find even one thing, even if the person does not look good, because we know for real we don't look good all the time. Even if try to compliment the person too, or try to say something nice to the person. If you can't compliment the person because you feel like you don't see anything nice, just try to say something nice to the person, you know. Yeah, so that's something that makes you appear very classy. And the last and final point is something that is actually eating our society today, and I'm very guilty of, but I'm trying to stop. It's your phone, using your phone in public, or how to control yourself with your phone. For me, it's a very gradual process. I am trying as much as possible to not touch my phone in public now, especially when I'm in an important meeting. I want to make it in such a way that if you see me touching my phone in a conversation, it means I'm really bored. But I'm trying as much as possible to avoid over manipulating my phone in the presence of people. And that's the first part. The second part is always put your phone on vibration or silence, because you know the way it is now. So we have so many apps on our phones, and by the time you let your phone on ring, boop, Viber, boop, Instagram, boop, Facebook, you know, they just pop-ups just come at any time. So try to always put your phone on vibration or on silence, better still on silence, in the midst of people, because you know that is just unwanted attention. That is just seeking for an attention that is just not needed. So always try to put your phone on silent. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this video will teach one or two persons something out there. Like I said myself, I'm not that classy, but I always try to refer to myself as the classy Miss Williams, because I want to be classy. I want to be a lady. So being classy is a process, you know. There were times in my life that I did all these things, but you know, as I grew up, as I get older, as I become more and more exposed, I learned to like filter and limit the amount of some of those primitive aspects of mine that I used to do before. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Okay guys, let me know other tips on how to be classy or how to act classy, because these ones are just the little ones that I have learned and I'm trying to put in practice. So let me just know your own opinion about this topic, and if you'd like me to talk about something else, just let it down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Stay pretty, stay slaying, and always smile. See you in my next video, and bye guys.